Bonjour traders, Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you understand the charts. Today is Friday, the 17th of May. It's Friday. And as always, guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades. And if you stay till the end of the vid, I'm also going to give you my trade ideas for today and the important news as well. So stay with us. Right, let's get started, guys. Let's look at the trade that I took. And it was Euro New Zealand dollar, and we were looking to sell this market. And this was a bit of a bittersweet trade, right? And let me explain why. So we were looking to sell it, right? Why were we looking to sell it? Well, we were in this downtrend. Yeah, you don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that is in a downtrend, right? We're getting lower highs, lower lows. All right, downtrend. We also had a very nice bearish candle. Yeah, super duper bearish. That's what they call this one in the economic books. Super duper bearish. And we had a bit of room to move into. Okay. I still like this trade. Yeah, it's still, this bearish candle breaking these lows, says momentum, still selling momentum here. All right. So yeah, that was the idea. If we drop down to the H1 now, there was this grey zone here that I highlighted at the start of the day, right? It was this area through here, which held, right? It did hold and price come all the way down again. Now, I got in on this candle, right? Pretty much when I woke up, right? I got in on this candle and put my stop literally here, okay? Right, and the idea was to take it back down to these lows here, right? I've roughly got a little bit under 1:1, right? Then as the trade went against me, we saw this candle, right? And I thought, okay, Tom, excellent stop loss or hedge position, right? And you could have also got in on this candle, right? Started selling there as well. And then this candle, right? Because of spread, it literally come up and just nicked my hedge. So, and then come crashing down, right? So if you use a normal stop loss, you're probably spitting feathers a bit, at this trade. One of those trades which literally takes out your stop loss and then comes crashing down in a direction you wanted. Now, this is one of the benefits of hedging. So literally it came up, took my buy hedge because of spread, okay? And then I saw this H1 candle come back down and I closed my buy hedge and then just carried on with this trade back down to here. So that's what I mean by bittersweet, right? I had to take a hit on some of my profit in here. All right, but price did come down and we did make some nice profit on this trade. Closed 80%, okay, and then we're going to let 20% run. All right, so the idea was good. Yeah, just a little bit tricky in terms of here in stop losses, but look, the trade was good, and this zone did hold, right, and it come back down to these lows. All right, so good trade on Euro New Zealand dollar. And then the other pair we were looking at was pound Canadian dollar. We were looking to buy this pair. So if we start with the day chart, okay, so why were we looking to buy it? Well, it's obvious reasons, guys, really. Yeah, we're in an uptrend. Okay, this low kept holding. And then since this low held, look at these candles. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Yeah, price just comes storming up. All right, and because of that, and this specific candle here, breaking this area of resistance, we were looking to take price a little bit higher back up to here. And this 3,000 level, pretty much. If we drop down to the H4, because this was, a bit of a H4 trade, and, we did get a reaction in our grey zone, right? So this was the reaction we had, right? Now, is that bullish enough compared to the bearishness of this candle? I would suggest not, okay? And also, at this point, H1 structure was breaking down, really, right? We sort of got this, we come up to here, and then H1 structure has broken down. Now, if price breaks this level today, yeah, I might be interested. But yesterday, H1 was breaking down. That H4 candle wasn't really bullish enough for me to take the trade. So yeah, didn't take pound Canadian dollar yesterday, guys. All right. So there you go. Those were the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my trade ideas and analysis every single day, then please come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Smash the notification button so you receive an alert. And if everyone could please smash the like button. Thank you very much. Right, trades for Friday the 17th of May. It's Friday. Before I do, guys, a few things to mention. First of all, if you haven't joined our trading community of like-minded traders where we share ideas, knowledge, trades, experiences, then please come join the free Discord channel. You just create a username, verify yourself, and we let you in. Simple as that. Next, guys, right now, in the VIP Trading Academy, this is where I give you all of my trade signals. I give you, years and years of tutorials that I've learned. And also, guys, you get direct access to me should you need help with anything. We are giving that away for free right now. Yeah, for free. So go check out the promo. It's in the video description. Also, guys, if you would like to show your love and support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member. And there's many, many perks for doing so. All right, so check it all out. It's all in the video description. No live stream today, guys, because it's Friday. Yeah, party time. I've forgotten what partying feels like. Too old for partying. Right, guys, let's look at the trades for today then. So the first thing I want to point out is this daily break, weekly fake out idea. So you're probably thinking, Tom, what the hell are you talking about? So we've had this on a lot of charts, right? So this is an example, Aussie dollar, US dollar, right? We're in this uptrend. Yeah, we've broken this really key resistance level. We've got this, nice bullish candle breaking this level, right? And everyone's thinking, right, let's buy. This looks like a wonderful buying opportunity. Difficult to disagree, right? If you go to the weekly chart, look at this weekly candle, right? If this weekly candle carries on down, yeah, and we end up getting a candle that looks like this, then, we would be looking for sells, not buys, right? So Aussie dollar, US dollar is one example. There's other examples with US dollar pairs, but also, Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, Euro CAD, so must be aware of that, guys. So keep an eye on that. It could be it's a daily breakout, but it could be a weekly fake out, right? Okay, so please tread carefully with that. Right, now that warning is over, let's focus on our trade ideas, okay? So today it is about Swiss franc, yeah, Swiss franc weakness. Okay, that is the catalyst for our trades today. And we're going to start with Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. So again, guys, right, worth pointing out, yeah, we are clearly in a, this daily uptrend and, bullish candle, right? It's looking really good for buys. Okay, hence it's a buying opportunity, right? But again, if we look at the weekly chart, I'm still very conscious of this. So you can see all of these wicks, right? Wick, even these wicks over here. This high on the weekly chart hasn't broken because of these wicks. Now, if this candle again closes, my God, that's the worst candle I've ever drawn. If this wick closes back in like this, again, I'm not interested in buying this. There's a lot of selling pressure in here. Okay, so I'm fully aware of that. And, I'm going to let the candlesticks guide my trade today. All right, but, if the weekly candle finishes like this, then happy days, yeah, we carry on, right? So need to be aware of that. If we drop to the day chart now, yeah, you can see I'm just showing you my target. I'm just trying to take price to the next psychological level, which is this 6100. All right. If we go back to the day chart now, sorry guys, I'm jumping around, but there's just a few things I want you to be aware of. As I said, we're in an uptrend, right? And then just super bullish candles. Very bullish, very bullish. Okay, and the idea is just to carry on this bullish momentum. If we drop down to the H4, yeah, we've got a couple of levels here, right? Again, if price retraced down to this level, right? Imagine what the daily candle is going to look like. You're going to get a daily candle that looks something like this, right? And then obviously you're going to have a weekly candle with that big wick that I was talking about. So bear that in mind. If it does retrace down to here, it's probably not a good idea to buy it, although it is a good level. Okay, I know what I'm saying is quite counterintuitive, but need to be aware of it. However, there is this level through here. Okay, now if we look at the H1, right, if I start getting a nice bullish reaction in here, then I'm willing to take this trade. Yeah, a nice bullish candle, at this level. And, firstly, we could take it back up to here, if not further. All right, so Aussie dollar Swiss franc is my first trade idea. The next one is Canadian dollar Swiss franc. You've guessed it, Swiss franc pairs. Yeah, it's just Swiss franc week. This is what I'm seeing. Again, this is slightly different. This has room to move into, right? Now, what are we seeing here? The structure isn't super clear, right? If anything, we're in a bit of a range. Okay, was this higher highs? Is it an uptrend, lower lows? But what I am seeing is a range between here and here. Okay, now we've had a nice bullish candle bounce off the bottom of that range, and we've got some room to move into. Okay, so out of all the Swiss franc pairs, I probably prefer this the most. Okay, and this bullish candle just finished above the moving average 20. What I'd really have liked to have seen is a break of these highs here, which we didn't quite get. All right, but still like this bullish candle to take price up to here as we're at the bottom of this range. And if you look at the weekly chart, this is a bit more appealing than perhaps Aussie dollar Swiss franc or New Zealand Swiss franc that I'm going to show you. All right, so we're looking to take price just up to here. You can see that range here. All right, so that's the idea. If we drop down to the H4, so we've got this grey zone. Okay, if it retraces to there, that's not much of a retrace. Please bear in mind that price could retrace further. It could catch up with the moving average 20, right? So bear that on the H4. If we look at the H1, yeah, again, this grey zone, could be a nice place to enter, right? We get, perhaps the moving average 20 catches up. We get a nice bullish reaction in here. We could start buying this pair, okay? Or it just breaks these highs. If it just breaks these highs like that, again, we can start buying this pair, okay? But I'm just looking for H1, maybe a retrace, back to this grey zone towards the moving average 20. In this vicinity, I get a bullish candle. We'll start buying. All right, so Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Did I show you the target? Yeah, back up to those highs. New Zealand Swiss franc is the final Swiss franc pair we're looking at. Now, again, let's start with the day chart. This has had a real, New Zealand has had some real strength, right? And again, there's this level through here, but just look at this. I mean, it's just absolutely shot off, right? Super bullish candles, okay? And if I zoom out a little bit, yeah, I'm just trying to take it up to this next high here. right? So we've got a bit of room to move into to this 5575. So yeah, we're looking to buy it for obvious reasons. Again, if we look at the weekly chart, you know, is there a possibility that the weekly candle could do this? Yes, there is. Right, there is. If it closes back in here, again, I'm not interested in buying if it does that. Okay, so just to make you aware of that. If we drop down to the H4, on the H4, there's a nice level here, right? What was once resistance becomes support. So if price retraces into here, we get a nice bullish candle, we can start buying. Okay, that would be a H4 trade. If we drop down to the H1, yeah, it could also be a H1 trade. You know, maybe price just wants to come down to the moving average 20. Maybe it does want to come down to here. But this vicinity is a good area for buys, right? And I just want to see a bullish H1 candle closing above that moving average 20, this blue line. All right, if I get that, we will start buying New Zealand Swiss franc as well. All right, so they're the Swiss franc pairs. And if you enjoy my analysis, guys, please subscribe to the channel and smash the like button right now. Merci beaucoup. I also like Euro New Zealand still, right? We were selling this from yesterday. And not much has changed, guys, right? We still had a bullish candle yesterday. So we're in a downtrend. Okay, we've still got a little bit more room to move into. Okay, down to this blue line. And if we zoom in, you can see bearish. And I like the fact that this candle, the body of this candle, has closed below the low of this candle. That still tells me there's selling momentum and sellers are in control. Okay, I actually done a vid. I'm going to do a vid on candlesticks for the VIP. So there you go, guys. That's what we're looking at. If you look at the H4, you know, H4 or H1, right? It's all become about this grey zone here. Now, what do I want to see? I want to see price retrace into this grey zone. We get a bearish reaction, and then we can start selling. You know, this would be my first target. Take some profit, let some profit run. Okay. I mean, I could also be interested in selling at the moving average 20. Potentially, yeah. I mean, we're already seeing a bit of selling pressure creep in. These candles are not bearish enough for me, but perhaps if we got a big bearish candle, we could look at that. Or the alternative would be a break of these lows. Yeah, you can clearly see there's a low here. We've got a nice big bearish candle that broke through these lows. Could start selling here, perhaps put your stop above the last high and look to take that lower as well. All right, guys, so those are all of my trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Friday, the 17th of May, guys. Before I get started, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and smash the like button, guys. And check out all the promos we've got in the video description right now. Right, it's a relatively light news day, okay, except for one big piece of news, okay, and that is at 10 o'clock. London GMT, coming out of the euro, we've got core CPI and CPI figures. Okay, so this could really move any euro pair. And then after that, guys, there's literally no more news left to worry about. There's no big news in here, guys. So, yeah, you can trade freely. Unless you trade oil, these Baker Hughes oil rigs are quite important. All right, guys, so there you go. There's the news. Hope you've enjoyed the vid. Please subscribe, like, and share if you have. And I'll see you soon.